Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Phoenix Friday AMA. I'm just confirming. I'm hoping everyone can hear me. um, I've just had to switch to my mobile device because I had some issues with the whole setup on my desktop. But I'm hoping everyone can hear me now. Beautiful, awesome. All right, awesome. My name is Jake Cressy, lead developer of the Phoenix Finance Project. I'm also joined today by Henki and Philip as well. And also just appreciate the patience for everyone, as always, with these pretty dodgy starts of the AMA. But I'm happy it's all running and going now. Feel free to jump in, Philip.
Hello, how are you doing, Jay? How are you doing, everyone? Glad that
Doing
you.
doing doing very well. Enjoying my Saturday morning. Everything's looking really nice. The weather's looking really great, and I'm just super pumped for the weeks ahead. And we have some really exciting news and just updates for everyone surrounding the project's development progression and everything else. So um, yeah. So let's get started. I'll let Philip start off with a couple things first.
Yep,
And
definitely. We'd just like to say that we are very close to the next milestone of 3,200 NFTs minted so far. There are still two legendary NFTs to be minted. You can participate also in our mint event that is available on our Twitter account, where you have to provide your mint hash and you can win some very juicy rewards.
yeah, definitely. Do get around that. I'm so happy with how the minting. So even in the current market condition, we're just approaching that 50% mark, and there's still just those two legendaries out there, and they just keep getting better. And I believe there's still two. I haven't seen another one being minted, but yeah, that's so awesome. So
Yeah,
all
exactly.
right, so
Of them. So you still have the chance, people.
definitely. All right, awesome. So jumping into our kind of first update today, we wanted to talk a little bit about our current Phoenix Dex development. As you may have known, this is one of the things as a focus for our initial kind of beta release in the first quarter, leading up to the full final release, which is going to be really exciting and we wanted to just provide a bit more information surrounding the Phoenix Dex, as we haven't given a whole lot of information in previous weeks, other than the fact that it is a part of our development plans. But yeah, we're going to be talking about it a bit more today. So the Phoenix Dex will be a place on the Kronos chain initially, as kind of our kind of primary kind of focus and market, and then later on we will be expanding it to the Polygon chain as we have the liquidity to do so. Um, the Phoenix DEX will be fully integrated with our existing Phoenix ecosystem. We will also have additional things such as farms, pools, NFT and token launch pads, also integrating our fully integrated KYC service, featuring things such as our multi-sig services, which are currently in operation and working really well, and also our upcoming Phoenix Vault integration, which I'll talk about a bit more later as well. Um, and Also, we will have a lot more. As you know, we have a lot more kind of project utility coming down the pipeline for project investors and so project owners. Um, but yeah, so there's going to be a lot going on. We will have more finer details surrounding the specifics, like things such as like DEX trading fees later on once they're finalized. But we're currently just jumping in now to the initial development stages, and also doing a lot of research to also focus on how we can separate us, the Phoenix DEX, and the Phoenix ecosystem from the rest to really stand out. And Obviously, our team's been working very hard, even in the past couple of months. This is kind of the introduction to our project this year in 2022, and entering into 2023, we really want to make a bigger splash. So, yeah, our definitely our focus and our target is to have the Phoenix Dex released by the first quarter of 2023. And yeah, we're super keen on hitting that target, and we're fully motivated and pushing resources to hit that mark. So it's super awesome. And Also, you'll have much more information surrounding this in the coming AMAs week by week as we continue to do research and we continue to develop the Phenix decks as well as everything else that's going on. We this is just the tip of the iceberg. We got so much stuff going on underneath, and as you know, we've been expressing this through all the other releases that we have upcoming as well. I'll pass it over to Philip now for some extra updates as well.
Yep, definitely. So participants of the World Cup NFT Mint can claim one mystery box for every 4 mints that they make. So if you made 4 mints or more, you should open a Discord ticket to claim your boxes. Boxes will be distributed in steps during the upcoming weeks. So also one additional thing, if the World Cup NFTs are sold out, owners of the complete collection will be able to claim 15 mystery boxes. So those who will be owning all of the 32 countries in this championship will be able to claim 15 boxes. But note that this will only be active if we manage to sell out. I believe we will. The snapshot will be taken right after we sell out.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Philip. It's really, really awesome. The extra incentive there with the extra 15 mystery boxes. I love that. It's awesome. But definitely get around it. There's still so much more. I believe we're around 501 out of the 3,201 total Phenix World Cup team NFTs. And I believe the legendary Kronos Nation NFT is yet to be minted. I don't believe it has been minted. But we will be keeping an eye out for that, definitely. Awesome. So going on just for some further updates, as I was stating before, we've got a lot of other stuff in the pipeline, and the Phenix Dex isn't our only amazing upcoming development. We wanted to kind of introduce another feature, another implementation that we're going to be integrating into the Phenix ecosystem as kind of an overall thing that will be kind of attached and associated to all other elements of our ecosystem as well. And this is we want to present you to the Phenix Royalty Club. And don't worry, it's not another NFT collection, but the Phenix Royalty Club will be a kind of a leveling and milestone system surrounding ecosystem interactions. So obviously interacting with the ecosystem will obviously gain you rewards and experience points to gain levels and ultimately unlock new rewards and kind of unlock new like weekly bonuses as well. And this is going to be something probably more than likely released alongside our Phenix vesting vaults or personal asset vault release. As you know, we did mention last week that our personal Phenix vesting vaults would have additional incentives surrounding like locking your Phenix for X amount of times, and we're looking to actually focus on integrating this strongly with the Phenix royalty system as like a very strong way to get experience points, or probably the most effective way to get experience points, as you would be effectively locking up your Phenix for a period of time, and while your Phenix is locked and growing from the RX3 protocol, you would also be gaining levels and accessing new milestones as you level up and gaining extra rewards in the ecosystem for ultimately locking your Phenix and supporting the ecosystem as well. If you're kind of wondering what the process will be for the Phenix vesting vaults and the assets vaults, there'll be another page on the Phenix D app. You might already see it. I believe it's on the Kronos Phenix D app on the moment. But you'll be able to actually just go in and you can spend your Phenix or Crow to pay a very, very small fee to deploy and create your own personal token asset vault. This is not only for Phenix token. It will be something that you'll be able to utilize for all the other tokens if you want to just store them off your wallet and kind of manage them in that way. You can also, it's going to be kind of like another wallet effectively with these additional functionalities on the actual Phenix D app itself. And other things as well to note is that all these contracts are going to be open and public on the blockchain. So all the code is visible. There's no it's all full transparency. And even if the Phoenix DApp were to kind of go away, this stuff would always be accessible. So it is very safe and secure in that manner. And the fact that these the ownership of these token vaults belong only to the investor itself. They own full control over those contracts that they're deploying via our DApp. And yeah, and so just kind of saying, yeah, a lot of the other additional incentives we'll be planning out surrounding the Phoenix Vault as we continue. But our strong focus is to add additional incentive with locking your Phoenix tokens to obviously support price stability, and gaining rewards and experience points via our Phoenix royalty system will be one of those main things that we aim to introduce. Do know that we do aim to release the Phoenix vesting vaults and personal vaults in around 2 weeks. We just need a bit of more time to obviously develop and get these rolling, but we're very confident that we'll be able to get it around that target. Obviously, it's with the Phoenix team is here, and we're continuing to build our ecosystem. Sorry, we continue to build our ecosystem up step by step. We know we can't just make huge steps. We have to keep making small steps to build ourselves up and build a really strong platform for us to stand on before we really make our stand. And we've in 2023. Crypto is going to have a really strong place, and we're hoping. It is a very negative time at the moment, and there's no real beating around that. That is the fact. Crypto is in a bit of a weird state at the moment, but we here and we know the potential of it. Probably everyone here knows the potential of crypto and DeFi, and we know that in 2023 it will make a bit of a comeback. But yeah, we're super confident, and especially really proud of what the Phoenix Finance community and team has delivered in 2022 as of this far. And as always, we thank everyone for their support day by day, week by week, and trusting us to keep developing and bring us to the next level. Yeah, but that's kind of some updates surrounding our upcoming Phoenix Vaults and the also upcoming incentive and rewards system across our ecosystem, the Phoenix Royalty Club. Another things to note as well in terms of upcoming developments, as you know, the redesigned and revamped Phoenix Lotto Pool is still in development. We may need some extra time to ensure that this is all working and running. It is still being kind of developed. We just have so much else going on. We want to make sure that our priorities are correct. But it is coming. We're trying to aim for another between 4 to 6 weeks. But I honestly, we want to try and make it less. To get that kind of going again, as the new system that we have in place is going to be really awesome. And we talked about this in previous weeks, but I'm happy to touch on this again, maybe next week as well, as we kind of will have more updates in terms of the development progress. But yeah, that covers our updates for today. If anyone has any questions at all, I'm more than happy to take any questions. You're more than welcome just to raise your hand in the Twitter Spaces session if you do have a question, or you can go to our socials, such as you can go to Discord, in the general chat, and just at Phoenix Jake, and I'll do my best to respond, best of my ability to your question, and also you can try and ask your question in the Telegram as well. I'll try to do my best to look at that. Notably, I haven't been looking at it too much, but because there's so much more people active on the Discord, but I'll do my best to look at both this time. So yeah, we'll take some questions now, if there are any questions. But super exciting. Okay, awesome. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. I'm sure there's going to be some questions based on the updates that we have discussed today. But yeah, as always, we are aiming to, with this session is being recorded, so it will be published on YouTube later. I'm just having some issues setting it up on my desktop. As you may know, there was a bit of a delay at the start. Even the last AMA, we had some technical difficulties, but we are just trying to find the best platform to do it. We we do want to look to have it live streamed on YouTube, um, as a way to actually streamline the upload process and have it as an alternative and better presented way to join the AMA for people that are interested. But regardless, I believe we want to make sure that it is running on Twitter Spaces, as we do love this platform when presenting our AMAs. But we do not like how it operates. It is very buggy.
I have to say, Jake, so Phoenix decks and also Waltz with royalty system, it sounds pretty big. So I think that 2023 is going to be our year. What do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. We've just got so much coming, and so much for us as well. And we've got everything going for us. We've got the community back it, and obviously we can't do anything we do without the community support. And yeah, but I think it's going to be extremely promising. And not only that, for the Phoenix Finance project, I think for the overall crypto space and all of DeFi, it's going to be a very big year, and a really big comeback for everyone in the space. It's not just for us. I believe we will thrive, but I think everyone and all we will all thrive together. Both Kronos Chain, Polygon Chain, and a lot of other chains out there are really going to kind of make their splash in 2023. I do feel like the crypto and DeFi adoption is increasing slowly, and I from what I see, there is a lot of media pushback and bad mouthing crypto. But I think ultimately this is just a repeated cycle that we've seen over the last however many years of people claiming that crypto is over, it's dead, and it always rises from the ashes if it ever was to be. And we already know these facts. It's history repeating itself. But yeah, super excited and super pumped for what 2023 has to come for us.
At least now we know that it's here to stay. It will stay. That's for sure. We know that now. Nobody can deny that.
Oh yeah, it's definitely the case. It's crypto has its feet planted strongly in the ground. If it would have been going long time ago if that was the case, considering the immense amounts of backlash and kind of criticism it's received from not only just the small kind of communities within the crypto space, but from everyone else. And that kind of hatred towards the crypto kind of idea and all this negativity kind of makes you want it more. I don't know about anyone else, but it kind of makes me feel like kind of proud about it. It just feels like everyone's kind of just out to get it on like a witch hunt with the whole crypto thing, and everyone's kind of running into it, not knowing what it truly is, and they just make assumptions, and they get these assumptions from people that make these assumptions themselves, and they form those opinions. And it's just the case. And once people become a bit more educated on it, and we will do our best part for newer people coming into space to educate them on crypto and also Phoenix Finance, about what it's all about. And yeah, definitely it's going to be tough, but it's historically it's pushed through always. So I do have a question, a couple of questions here popping up for the Phoenix Royalty Club. Just as a bit of a recap as to what it will be, the Phoenix Royalty Club it's not another NFT collection. It is going to be a milestone based leveling system on the Phoenix ecosystem. In any kind of short summary, based on interacting with the Phoenix D app or completing daily activities or vesting your Phoenix or locking it for a period of time, you'll be able to gain daily experience points. And when you gain levels, you'll be able to unlock new milestones, new weekly rewards, and a bunch of other exciting things, as it's something that we can continually expand across our whole ecosystem. And notably as well, it's going to be something that's integrated across both Polygon and Kronos Chain for our Phoenix ecosystem. And as to when we kind of aim to release the first version of this will be around 2 to 3 weeks, when we do release our initial launch for the Phoenix personal asset vaults, investing vaults. So, and we'll try to have a little bit more information surrounding it as well in terms of the rewards and incentives. But things that you kind of expect for like kind of rewards and incentives is obviously NFT token rewards, mystery boxes, and obviously a bunch of other fun and exciting kind of ranks and tags to kind of go along with it to kind of really represent and show off your current rank in the Phoenix Royalty Club. But we'll have more information on that definitely next week. But that's kind of a short summary as to what our plan is for the Phoenix Royalty Club. And if you're wondering like why you're questioning like why what's the point of this? It's ultimately we're going to structure this in a way that's strongly focused around the release of the Phoenix vesting vault, and we do aim that the Phoenix vesting vault and locking your Phoenix tokens will be the primary source of experience points to gain and the most incentivized way to gain levels and experience points. And ultimately, to this, it would require people to lock up their Phoenix and have it locked for a period of time, for any time that they like, and gain more experience points while it's locked. And also, while it's locked, you have the RX3 protocol in progress, so your tokens will also be free-based. They won't be missing out on that. And it just kind of adds these other exciting features as well for people that are locking their tokens, and they can manage it in a more safe manner rather than having those tokens just on your normal EOA wallet. But yeah, that's kind of a short summary for the Phoenix Royalty Club. And like I said, next week we'll have a bit more information surrounding this. So um, yeah, it's super exciting, and I think it'll be a really cool thing. But ultimately, the end goal for it is to obviously provide rewards to our loyal holders, and have something else that's really fun and interactive on our DApp. And bottom line also is to obviously provide uh, token price support by having a total value lock of Phoenix effectively through all these different investing vaults that people are creating and locking their Phoenix tokens, which creates a strong incentive to hold and own Phoenix for gaining this additional utility while creating a strong level of price stability for what we have to come in 2023 as well. So our big focus, and this is not just with the vesting vault and the leveling system, is to focus more on structuring direct utility with Phoenix token. And it's something we wanted to improve on as we kind of keep building up our ecosystem, is making ways to have people be able to utilize their Phoenix and have that Phoenix be either burnt, locked, and create that level of price stability, and also have things such as buybacks and burns in operation to create this sustainability. And this will be another thing as well with our Phoenix decks. All we'll have a percentage of those fees from trading going into buying Phoenix back and burning it, as well as also providing liquidity to the Phoenix token as well. So it's these are the kind of things that we're looking at for big picture developments, is the long term of Phoenix token and providing that level of stability that it would otherwise not be ideal if it didn't exist. So this is something that we are pushing for, um, and we do believe it is extremely valuable to our kind of success in the future. So I'll just see if there are any other questions. I hope that does answer your question regarding Royalty Club, Phoenix Royalty Club. But happy to answer any other questions as well. But yeah, super excited for what's to come in the next couple months ahead. It's going to be super awesome for us, and I couldn't be happier. Um, but yeah, I hope everyone is obviously it is coming up on the Christmas holidays, or just the kind of holiday season, and I hope everyone is taking time to kind of relax, lay back a bit. Um, it's been a rough year for some people, but yeah, we've all pulled through. Um, and yeah, I just hope everyone kind of takes a moment to relax, spend time with family. It's very important. And obviously, crypto isn't everything. So take time for yourself, and really kind of take a step back. I know sometimes uh, looking into crypto too much, getting exposed into it too much is not really good for your health. So always make sure to take a step back and make sure you're focusing a bit more on everything around you. And yeah, it's always good to take a step back. And that's just my 2 cents on it. Obviously, everyone lives their own life. So, but yeah, it's yeah, it's really good to kind of take a break from it, especially when it's in a kind of bear market and everything's a bit negative. So, but yeah, we're here committed, and we've all experienced this over and over again, and we know that things do kind of pick up again. But super excited, just purely for what we have coming, and we know we will make it out alive in 2023. We're super pumped. Alrighty, I don't believe there are any questions. I do see some people typing. I do see some people minting some more uh, Phoenix Phoenix team World Cup NFTs, which is really awesome. I will just get the current figures as well for our current mint progression. So I do believe we do have 502 out of the 3,201 NFTs sold out for the Phoenix World Cup team NFTs. And the Kronos Nation Legendary NFT is still there available, as well as on our Polygon chain. Let me just check here for the Polygon's Flaming Phoenix Club. Doing very well. We're almost at that 50% mark. So it's going to be really close there. And there's still those two legendaries out there, and you get a really nice reward for getting it if you happen to get it, plus all those other additional incentives like the staking multiplier as well. So it's really cool, and you'll own this super awesome legendary NFT as well. So good luck to anyone who is looking, good luck to anyone who happens to come across the one of the two legendaries left. It's going to be super pumped. And they have to be around the corner, sure. All right. So if there isn't anything else for now, no questions at all, I will pass it back over to Philip. I believe Ari's here as well, or Crimson Shopper. Hey, Crimson, how you going?
Hey, hey, Philip. I have big news. I love to hear.
Yeah, it's awesome to have you here.
I'm glad to be here. Glad I could make it.
Amazing. All right. Um, Thanks. So I'll probably wrap up the main AMA segment now. Thanks to everyone who joined us today, and please don't go anywhere. We do have our Phoenix and Friends sessions afterwards. We've got LA Dodger asking when Philip's singing. That's a question you can ask him in the Phoenix and Friends session. Are you singing, Philip?
That's
Is
not
that
going to happen. Not going to happen.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay, it's not happening then. That's okay. All right. So big thanks to everyone who joined us today, and I hope you took something out of the updates we had for everyone today. As always, this session has been recorded.